We're told to be ambitious, to strive, to climb, to conquer. But what if that relentless drive, that burning ambition, is actually more deadly than greed or pure selfishness? What if it's silently eroding everything that truly matters, turning you into a prisoner in your own mind? Today, we're not just questioning ambition, we're deconstructing it. We're diving into how unchecked ambition can become the root of destruction, creating a hyper-focused tunnel vision that makes you lose sight of your entire world. This isn't just self-help platitudes. We're looking at this through the lenses of philosophy, sociology, and even ancient scripture. Think of ambition as a powerful engine. It can propel you forward, but without brakes or a steering wheel, it can become uncontrollable. Many philosophers and sociologists argue that ambition, when it goes unchecked, can become the root from which other destructive behaviors sprout. Pride, or hubris. That feeling of invincibility. When you achieve ambitious goals, it's easy to start believing you're above the rules, that you can't fail. Sociologically, this is about status striving, where the pursuit of recognition leads to an inflated ego. Envy. Ambition thrives on competition. When others succeed, unchecked ambition can fester into envy, shifting your focus from your own progress to undermining theirs. Greed. To fuel bigger ambitions, you often need more resources, more money, more power, more influence. This instrumental pursuit can quickly devolve into insatiable greed, always wanting more, never enough. But here's where it gets truly insidious. The hyper-focused tunnel vision. Imagine staring so intently at a single goal that everything else becomes a blur. Psychologists call this cognitive narrowing. What gets blurred out? Often, it's the most important things. Your family, your friends, your health, your well-being. From a sociological standpoint, this isn't just sad, it's dangerous. You're eroding your social capital, the invaluable networks and relationships that provide support, meaning, and happiness. When your ambition prioritizes an impersonal goal over genuine human connection, you're not just sacrificing, you're alienating yourself. You become detached, isolated, even as you succeed in your chosen field. This lack of moderation, this unconditional pursuit of a single aim, isn't a recipe for success. It's a recipe for destruction. It strips away the very meaning from achievement, leaving an empty victory. This isn't a new problem. Ancient wisdom, like the Torah, recognized the perils of unchecked ambition thousands of years ago. While it doesn't use our modern terms, it tells a powerful story in Genesis chapter 11, the Tower of Babel. The people said, and I quote, "Come, let us build us a city and a tower with its top in the sky, and make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered all over the face of the earth." Their ambition wasn't to serve others or to honor a higher power. It was purely to make a name for ourselves, a monumental act of collective pride and self-glorification. They wanted to defy the natural order, to stay together and dominate. And what was the consequence? God saw their united, arrogant aspiration and confused their language, scattering them precisely as they feared. Their ambition, unmoderated by humility or purpose beyond self-aggrandizement, led to their utter failure and dispersion. It's a timeless warning against the dangers of hubris. To truly drive this point home, let me share a parable. A great oak stood for centuries, massive and unyielding. Its ambition was to grow taller than every other tree in the forest, and it succeeded, standing above the canopy, boasting to the sun. Next to it grew a willow. The willow didn't reach for the sun, but instead focused its energy on its roots, which it wove deeply and extensively into the earth, and on its branches, which it allowed to hang down, sheltering the small creatures and plants below. The oak often mocked the willow, saying, "Why do you waste your effort on the ground? True achievement is found in reaching the heavens." The willow replied, "I focus on what nourishes me and what I can nurture." One year, a fierce, ambitious storm swept through the land. The oak, with its great height and rigid ambition to remain straight and high, fought the storm mightily, but the wind, finding no give, snapped the mighty trunk with a deafening crack. The willow, however, allowed its supple branches to bend, its roots to hold fast against the earth, and its head to bow low. It suffered damage, but when the sun rose, the willow stood whole, ready to shelter the forest once more. The oak's ambition for ultimate stature led to its final swift destruction, while the willow's moderation and focus on connection allowed it to endure. So, what's the takeaway? Ambition isn't inherently evil, it's a powerful tool. But like any powerful tool, without moderation, without a strong moral compass, and without remembering what truly grounds us, our relationships, our values, our humanity, it can carve a path of destruction right through your life. I've seen this happen firsthand. I had a colleague who was incredibly ambitious, brilliant, and on the fast track. They achieved every promotion and title you could imagine. But they missed their children's formative years and ultimately lost their marriage because the job always came first. They hit the top, only to realize the summit was cold and empty. That's the tragic reality of tunnel vision. You get to the destination and realize you sacrificed the entire landscape to get there. It's about balance. It's about building deep roots, not just reaching for the sky. What do you think? Have you seen ambition go too far in your own life or someone else's? Let me know in the comments below. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Until next time, stay driven, but stay grounded.